some high ground retakes, okay? So, basically in this video, I just wanted to go over, kind of just like building tips and helpful retakes that I have gotten better at over the months. One of the ones I use most commonly, and I'm sure, everybody, seen a lot of people do this, but as you're scissoring, you do the double cone like this, and then you go like that. So this is super useful and really fluid when you get it down. I use this thing all the time. Being able to do this in combination with the occasional cone hop, and I'll show you two different variations. I'm going to try to break it down into a couple core mechanics and let you guys take it from there. So for me, when I started learning this, typically I play without vibration on, but when I started learning this, I turned the vibration on, and it helped for me to be able to feel when I placed the ramp above me. A lot of times you see it and you think you placed it, but it's still light blue, and it never actually placed the piece. So with vibrate on, you can actually feel the builds being placed. Super helpful for high ground retakes. Think of it like your training wheels. So whenever I do this move, I wait until placed a ramp on top. Really all you need to do, like, you don't have to double cone. It's like an easier motion to get into, as long as you get the cone up here. And then you got to keep that momentum going. And you need to jump out here and then put a wall preferably there and here, and then place your ramp. You really want to avoid putting a wall here. I mean, you don't have to avoid it, but it's gonna mess you up. You'll notice that. It's much better. Typically, you may have a ramp here, depending on how you do your little cone thing. It's just important, anyways. So let's see. So after your cone is placed here, I always just jump off of this corner. I jump off of this corner so that I don't place a wall right in front of me here and cuck myself. And it's like a leap of faith, because you gotta jump off here, and then, it seems kind of crazy, but just give it a little bit of practice, you guys. It's not impossible. You'll start to get it down. It feels really good when you do. That's like the easy version. Even that, like, I can hit that pretty much consistently, like, all the time. But the advanced version is when you actually do that, you turn 90 degrees and go that way. I don't even want to go over that one today, honestly. You'll just notice, like, some things take months before you start hitting it consistently, and you kind of just got to take a break from that particular thing and move on to something else. And usually give it a couple days, give it a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, and something will click in your brain. And it won't even happen while you're playing the game, but it'll just click in your brain. You'll realize, okay, I think I have the skill to be able to revisit that, because you don't want to be like doing stuff that you just can't hit consistently. I'm saying, like, if you're hitting it one time out of 10 and you're not getting any better, like, just skip that one for now. So that's the first high ground retake. I think that's essential. I think that the bare minimum, this is what you guys should be trying to get down. There's just a lot of combinations this is a foundation for. So I highly recommend you try to get that first one down. Now, the second thing I want to go over is cone hops. So this is what you want to do, right? You want to jump from underneath, and you want to place the floor and a ramp and land on top of the ramp. Yeah, like, I just practice this on the ground all the time. I build 2 ramps, right? 1, 2, and a cone. then you basically you want to run like exactly halfway up the ramp. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is a really advanced retake. Some of these moves, you can't even do them unless you have a certain sensitivity. This is one of them, because you have to look down and back up really quickly. But I think it's attainable. I'm not rocking like a crazy high sense. So I have the linear input, right? I have my horizontal and vertical at 47, right? And then, so the look sensitivity, I only have 4. And then I just have 1.7 for build and 1.8. And I have all the turning boosts off. Anyways, this isn't really a settings video, but I can get into that stuff if need be. So yeah, that's what you want to be able to do. For beginners, what's actually really helpful, so build your, 1, 2 cone. So for this one, you're not necessarily going to get height, but you'll catch yourself more frequently, and it'll get you used to the core mechanics of this move, which is the motion you look with to place your plate pieces and how quickly you can get that gesture down. So this would be like the beginner level. You place a wall first, and then you place a floor. So in theory, yes, I'm not like a ramp up and going up, but this is a great way to like just totally mess somebody up, right? The cone hop really is helpful. If you're in this position, you don't need a ton of momentum to hit this, right? It's really just like the placement and how well you do the move. If you're in this situation, you can kind of just do like, oh shoot, you know. It's just nice to get on top, and it's easy to edit back through that cone. So that's if you want to be a little bit more offensive. If you really want to get away, this one is really effective. Because they're stuck at your cone and you're already a ramp up, which, you could do it again, right? Or you could just like, do like your 90s or whatever. So yeah, those are the main retakes I wanted to cover. What else was there? Those are the main 2. Let me know if you guys have questions about those, and I will catch you next time.